Okay, hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us for our stretch and tone. We're going to be around about 45 minutes this morning. If you're on a hard floor, you probably want to grab yourself a mat or a towel. If you're on a carpet, you should be fine. Just a little bit of space around about you. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. Probably bare feet is best, but I do have my socks on just now because my toes are so cold. If any of you have done the Pilates in this Bell studio, you know it's pretty cold during the winter, but I'm sure we'll heat up as we get moving. Okay, so if you just want to come down onto your mat, we're going to start on our hands and our knees. I'm just going to get the music sorted. We're not moving with the music today, it's just there in the background. So if you prefer, you can put your own music on in the background, but make sure it's quite chilled and nice. All right? Okay, so coming down, bringing the hands underneath your shoulders and the knees underneath your hips. You want to slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body and draw that belly button in. Okay, we're just going to start by lifting the tailbone, rolling through the spine and pulling the chest through the arms, eyes looking forwards. Then we tuck the tailbone, lift the spine to the ceiling and tuck the chin. So we're going to breathe in, roll through spine, eyes up, exhale, tuck, open up your shoulder blades. Good, another couple, breathing in, opening up through the front of the body, exhale, lifting the spine to the ceiling, one more time, breathing in. And this time as you roll the spine, you're going to push back to a child's pose. So now we breathe in, we roll forwards, shoulders over hands. Good, and then we exhale, we push the bum towards the heels. Breathe in, bring it forwards. And breathe out, ease yourself back. Another couple like that. Breathing in, brace your core, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Last one there. Now spread the fingertips, hands are shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes and lift to a down dog. So we're going to roll into a plank position. Nice and long. Drop the knees if you need to. Then push back, lift your hips down dog. Inhale, roll forwards, nice long spine. Exhale, bend knees and lift hips. Rolling it forwards, vertebrae by vertebrae, nice mobility through the spine. And then push back and lift up one last time. Pushing back, hips nice and high. And we're just going to stay here. We're going to walk out through the heels, lengthen through the backs of the legs, tailbone to the ceiling, pressing evenly through the palms of the hands. Nice. Okay, and from there we're just going to step into a fold and roll it up through the spine. Okay, I'm just going to show you this first movement facing you, but then I'm going to go to the side. So we've got a full body swing, yes? So feet underneath your hips, take a breath in, exhale, soften your knees, breathe in, lift to the top, and let it go. We've got another couple of these, make sure you bend your knees. As you swing the arms down on this one, let's stay there. Okay, hands to the thighs, lengthen the legs, push your hips back. You've got a nice flat back. Then you bend the knees, tuck the chin, fold forwards. So breathe in, lift and lengthen, tuck your elbows in. Exhale to fold forwards. Another couple like that. Breathe in, power through the back of the legs. Exhale, tip. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, from here we're going to step back into a down dog. We're going to soften the knees. You're going to step your right foot forwards into a lunge. Breathing in, eyes forwards. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in, soften knees. This time the left foot inside or outside of the hands. Exhale. And again, on the right side, nice big step. Try and get the foot flat, ankle beneath the knee, and step back. Last one, soften knees, big step. And this time we're going to step both feet in together, and we're going to roll up through the spine. Full body swings, we've got two. So breathe in, breathe out, let it go. Inhale this time, stay at the bottom, hands on thigh, lengthen through the limbs, through the back, and then tip to the foot. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Stepping into your down dog. Hips high, heels towards the floor. Soften knees, breathe in, big step. Exhale, push back. Inhale, left side, big step. Chest goes through, exhale, push back. One more on each side. Try and sync with the hips. Last one. That back leg is nice and long. Push the heel away. Now we step the feet together. And we roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. One of each. Breathe in. Let it go now. Hold at bottom. Flat back. Breathe in. And then into your folds. Step into your down dog. Soften your knees. Step your right foot into the lunge. Step back, down dog. Soften knees, step left foot in. Step both feet together. And roll up through your spine. Breathing in, full body swing. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in, elbows tucked in, legs long. Exhale and fold. Step back to your down dog. Breathing in, soften knees, step your right foot forwards, drop the hips. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forwards. Step both feet in together. And roll up through the spine. Good, couple more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, lift the chest parallel to the floor. Exhale and fold. Step into your down dog. Soften knees. Right foot steps in. Eyes forwards. Down dog. Step that left side in. Step both feet in together. And roll up through your spine. We're doing that sequence one last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, tuck your chin. Stepping back into your down dog. We're taking an inhale, stepping the right foot forwards. We exhale, hips high. Inhale, left foot comes forwards. Step both feet together. And then roll up through your spine. Okay, give a little shake. I'm going to take my socks off now. Starting to slip a little bit. Okay, you're going to come to the back of your mat for this next bit. So feet underneath your hips, soften your knees, roll your shoulders back. We've got a roll down. So we take a breath in, we exhale, tuck the chin, and start to roll down through your spine. So draw the belly button in, and start to soften the knees. From there, we walk the hands along the length of the mat. We're going to bring our knees down, maybe on our toes. We're going to come down onto the right elbow, left elbow, up onto the right hand, left hand. We're going to step the right foot into a lunge. Now, option is back knee down, and we lift into a high lunge. Find that stretch down the hip flexor, hands floor. This front foot is going to swing right through and lift to a single leg down dog. Now from there, can you keep the foot off the floor and can you roll into a plank? Yes, and then from there, soften your knees and walk your hands back in. You're going to roll up through your spine. Other side, breathe in, breathe out, tuck chin. Let's roll down. Walk your hands along the length of your mat. Find your plank position, knees or toes. This time, left side leads. Down on the left, down on the right. Up on the left, hold the hips nice and stable. Bend knees, step your left foot forwards. Back knee on the floor is your option. Or push the heel away. Good. Hands to the floor. Swing that foot through, single leg down dog. Push evenly through the palms of the hands. Roll forwards to that plank position. Soften your knees. Walk your hands back. And roll from the base of the back all the way up to the top. Let's add a little bit more pace. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll down. Walk along your mat. Right side leads. Down. Down. Up and up. Step your right foot forwards. Back knee down is your option. Lifting over the chest. Hands to floor. Right foot sweeps back. Toes to ceiling. Roll to your plank. Walk your hands hands in towards the feet. Roll up through your spine. One more time on the left. Breathing in. Breathing out. Soften knees. Walk along your mat. Left side. Down onto the elbow. Up onto the hands. Step the left foot in. Lift the chest. Arms up overhead. Hands to the floor. Swing that back foot. So it's the ceiling. Lengthen that bottom leg. You're going to roll to plank. Back foot first to the floor. Bend your knees. Walk back in. Take your time. Roll up. Nice. Give it a little bit of a shake. Grab a quick drink. We're going to test our balance a little bit. Okay. So starting here, we're going to take our right leg behind us. You can do whatever you wish with your arms, whatever you think is going to help you keep your balance the best. So relax your shoulders. You're going to start to tip forward with your chest, but you only come parallel with the floor. You don't go any further than this, but we might be here, and that's absolutely fine. Okay, and then from that position, we're going to stand it back up, tap down if you need to. We're going to pull the knee to hip height. Brace that belly, soften the standing leg. Now your option, extend the leg out in front. It might be lower, and then bend the knee back in. We want a circular movement through the hip here. So we're going to circle around, and we're going to come back into that first position. So we kick the foot out behind us. Good. Pull the knee up in front. Woo. Extend the leg if you want to. Then bend at the knee. Circle around. Tip the chest forward slightly. Extend the leg out behind you. Good. A little bit quicker. Pull the knee up in front. Extend the leg. Bend. Circle the knee to the back. Tip forwards. Extend the leg out behind you. One last time. Pull the knee through. Kick the foot forwards. Bend. Circle around. Tip forwards. Lengthen that leg out behind you. Good. Keep the leg long. Tap the toe down. We're going to take the arms up overhead. I'll do it side on so that you can see. Now you either tap to the floor or you stay lifted. We've got 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. We've got to do it all again on the other side. Okay, so find your balance. Four corners of the right foot, soften the right knee. We're going to tip forwards, taking that leg out behind us. Now remember, we might not go all the way, this might be as far as we go. Then from there, the knee comes up in front. If you want to, you extend the leg, possibly it's lower, bend the knee. Now we circle that knee round, we pull it to the back, and we extend out. Good, knee through to the front. Extend. Bend. Circle round. Tip forward slightly. Take the leg out behind. A couple more times. So we pull it through and lift. Kick the toes to me. Bend. Circle. Can you hold that balance? Nice. One last time. Pull the knee through. Hip height. Kick the foot out. Bend the knee. Circle around. Kick the leg out behind. Now bring the toes towards the floor. Arms up overhead. We pulse and we squeeze the bum. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Good. Okay, from there, we are going to do a little bit of lower body work. This is as tough as today's workout is going to get. We're going to feel a burn, we're going to get a little bit sweaty, but we'll be fine. So we've got 4 moves. We're going to do just a couple of reps to start with on each one, and then we're going to build up, okay? So I'm just going to show you your 4 moves. First of all, you've got a frog squat. You've got a side-to-side walking squat. You've got a lunge with a knee lift, and then you've got lunge pulses. Okay, I'm just going to take this off. I'm going to get 2 more. Okay, we're heating up. We feel it. Okay, so take the feet apart, turn your toes out, roll your shoulders back. We've got 2 frog squats. So we go down and up, down and up. We're going to move to the right side with our walking squat. So together and wide, go back again. Okay, and then we're going to take the right foot back into a lunge, knee lift. 1 more of those, lunge, knee lift. Now go back into your lunge, 4 pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your feet wide, 2 frog squats, down and up. Now we're going to repeat that on the left side. So we've got walking squat, together, wide, together, wide. Left foot back, lunge, knee lift, lunge, tap down in the middle if you need to. Hold it there, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was too easy. We need to double it up. So we've got 4, 3, 2, bum nice and low, knees wide, walking squat. Together, wide, stay low as you walk. Do it again. Remember, lunge is up next. Take the right foot back. You've got 4, 3, drop the knee at the back, 2, 1, stay back and down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same on the left side. So we've got 4, 3, chest up, eyes forwards. Walking squat to the left, together, wide, knees stay bent. Bum stays low. Nice. Left foot back into lunge. Long step, please. Give yourself plenty of room. 1 more. Stay back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still not enough. We're going to double again. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5. How low can you go at the bottom? Reach to the top. Couple more. We've got our walking squat to the right side. Together, wide, together and back. Do it again. Brace your core to support the lower back. Roll your shoulders back to keep your chest lifted. 1 more time. Start to feel the heat in those thighs. Good. Right leg back. Lunge and lift. Tap down if you need to find your balance. 4 more. Last couple. Knee to hip height. Take that foot back, bend both your knees, back knee towards the floor. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, stay low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet wide. 1 last time. We go down and up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And this time it's to the left side. You've got your walking squat. Get down. Together. Wide. That's 1. You've got 3 more. Stay down, stay down. Don't lift it even though it burns. 1 more. You've got your lunges. You've got 8, stepping back with the left foot. 7 more. Slow it down if you need to. If it means you do a couple less, don't worry. 3, 2, 1. Step back and hold. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step in. Give that a little shake off. Woo! Okay, don't worry, we get to have a little bit of a stretch now. So, bring it back down to the floor. Okay, just a little bit of movement to start for the hips. So hands shoulder width, feet hip width. We're going to lift the hips nice and high. We're going to extend the right leg, toes to ceiling. Now press evenly through the palms of the hands. Feel that opening through the front of your hip. Press the opposite, that standing supporting leg, press the heel to the floor. Now bend that top knee, point your toes towards the opposite shoulder. Okay, from there, step that foot all the way in to a lunge. From there, take your arms up overhead, back knee down if you need to. All right, then from there, you're going to pull your hips back. You're going to straighten that front leg, either hands to the floor or hands to the hips. So finding a stretch in the back of the thigh and the hamstrings. Bring it back into your lunge and then step into your down dog. Opposite leg, so left leg lengthens, toes to ceiling, square off your shoulders here. Bend that knee, try and point the knee towards the ceiling. And just breathe, inhale and exhale. Take a breath in, on your next breath out. Let's step it all the way through. Either knee down, knee lifted. Breathe in, open up the chest. Deep breaths here. Back knee down. Pull the hips backwards. Lengthen this front leg. Breathe into that hamstring stretch. Come back into your lunge and into your down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Pressing the heels towards the floor. Okay, bringing the knees down. Bring it round onto your bottom. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And we're going to drop the knees nice and wide. You want to be on top of the sit bones here. So just find a position that's comfortable for you. And we're just looking to stretch out through the hips, through the groin. So you might take your elbows. You might push against the inside of the thighs or the knees. Just to get a bit more intense with that stretch. But just breathe into it and take your time. We've got another little bit of movement here. So sit it up. And you want to face sort of to the right. It's almost at a diagonal here. Your knees are at 90 degrees. You're going to take your right hand behind you. You're going to push your hips forward, squeezing your bum. You're going to let that top arm just drape over. So again, open up through the front of the hip, through the side body. And then bring the bum to the floor. Keep the legs as they are. You're taking your hands wide. Now this might be enough for you. Or draw the belly in, keep the back nice and flat. You can start to tip forwards. Okay, from there, lifting the chest. We're going to pivot on the toes. Draw the knees round so that we're now facing towards the left diagonal. Left hand behind. You're going to lift your hips up. Squeeze the glutes, pushing the hips forwards. Taking a long breath in, slow breath out. Hips come down, hands are wide. Allow yourself to tip forwards gently, supporting the weight of your upper body on your hands. We're going to do that again on each side, but with a little bit more pace now that we know it. So lift the chest, rotate the knees round, take a breath in and lift. Exhale into the stretch. Nice, bring it down onto the bum. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, tip forwards. Good, breathe in, lift. Exhale, rotate the knees round. Inhale, lift the hips nice and high. Exhale into it. Good, bringing the bum down. Hands wide, tip forwards. Lifting the chest. Nice. Last little stretch here. Take your feet wide. You don't need to go as wide as the legs can possibly go. Make sure it's quite comfortable as well. So you want to be on top of the sit bones. Maybe you've got a little bend in the legs. Of course, we want to find a little bit of a stretch, but no discomfort. We want a nice long spine. We're going to find a side stretch here. So I want you to take the right arm under and the left arm up over the top. So arm to ear. Now imagine this bottom set of ribs, rather than facing the floor, we want to pull it through so that the chest is facing the front. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach. Okay, and switching sides. So taking left arm under, right arm over, lengthen with the arms. Find that stretch through the side body. Taking a breath in, breathe out, reach a little bit further. Nice, and release off. Lovely. Grab a little drink. We're going to work the core muscles a little bit now. So you're going to bring it onto your back whenever you're ready. Okay, and I'm just going to show you the first one. Have a little look. We're going to bring both knees in. We're tucking the chin at the same time and lifting the shoulders off the floor. This is a Pilates move. It's a double leg stretch. We're then going to take the arms out overhead, and if we can, extend the legs out. Your lower back needs to stay in contact with the floor, so draw the belly in. If you need to, legs might go a little bit higher, or you might bend the knees and tap the toes to the floor. Okay, so we're going to bring it in, exhale, then you're going to inhale, take it out. Exhale, tuck it in. Inhale, this is your option. Bring it in, you've got 8. Inhale, lengthen, lower back down. Bring it in for 7. And reach. 6, lift the shoulder blades. And extend, belly button in. 5. Inhale. Exhale for 4. And reach. 3. Breathing in. Exhale, 2. Breathing in. Exhale for 1. Okay, this time you're going to take the legs out and we're going to flutter for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. Whew. Okay, the core means the back of the body too. So we're going to come into a hip bridge. Bring your feet together, then step them hip distance apart. Bring your arms down by your sides. Your option is fingertips to the ceiling. But if you need that stability, stay here. Taking a breath in, then exhale. Tuck your tailbone, roll up through your spine. Weight in the shoulders, feet nice and flat, find the four corners of each foot. And from there, we're going to pulse. So squeeze the bum. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll all the way down through your spine. Good, same again. So option is here. Tuck the tailbone, roll up through your spine. Now this time, we've got a double heel lift. Your option is singles. So we lift up and down. 9, keep the hips high. 8, 7, 6, 5, option down here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, hips stay up. And we roll down through the length of the spine. Okay, one more time in our bridge, and this time we have a march. Okay, so you might need your arms on the floor for this one. Tuck the tailbone, roll up through the spine. We want to keep the hip bones level, so try not to drop from side to side. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips high. Roll all the way down through the spine. You can give the knees a little bit of a hug in. Okay, and back to the abdominals and the obliques here. This time it is a single leg stretch. So if you need to, you take that leg higher, but if you can, you drop it towards the floor. Your option is tapping the toe. Okay, so we're here and here. Inhale and exhale. You've got 8, 7. Try to tuck the chin and keep the shoulders lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. But we're not done. We're going to change it into a cross crawl. So fingertips to temples. Now you're going to twist round, elbow to meet knee. And switch. 9. Inhale, exhale. 7, 6. Option, tap the toes. 4. Twist with the shoulders. 2, 1. And release. Good. You can just take a full body stretch there. And then we're going to turn onto our side for a little bit of side work. Now, if you need to, you can lie it down with the head resting on the arm. Yep, and you can do all the movements that we've got lying down. Yeah? But if you can, if you've got no shoulder issues, you're going to bring the elbow directly underneath the shoulder. You're going to bend that bottom knee with the foot behind you. You're going to take that top arm up and you're going to lift your hips up off of the floor. So we're working the waist, we're working the side of the leg. We've got leg lifts with this top leg. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring that leg up with the toes, draw little circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Bring your knees slightly in front and squeeze your heels together. We've now got our claps. So again, you can do this lying down, but you just don't lift the hips. So we come up, we lift the hips, and we part the knees. And down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Take that bottom leg behind again, foot behind the body. Lengthen that top leg. Lift your hips. This time we go in and out. 7, 6,
2, 1. Lengthen the leg. You've got pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice work. 2 sides, unfortunately, so we've got to do it all again. So swing the legs round. Remember, you can lie it down along the floor with a nice long body, but you're not lifting your hips in any of the movements. Okay, it's just about the top leg. Otherwise, elbow underneath your shoulder, bend the bottom leg, take the foot behind the body, reach the top arm up, and lift the hips. So we start with the leg lift, up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next up is circles. So take that leg to hip height, circle round. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Knees slightly out in front, heels together. Lift the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, final 2, 1 more. Oh, bringing it down. Okay, take that foot out behind again, lengthen the top leg. We bring the hips up, we bring the leg up, and we bring the knee in and extend. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulses to finish. Lengthen the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Nice work. That's a hard one, isn't it? Okay, it's all easy from here. We're just stretching it all out. So, please just lie it down on your back. Relax through the upper body. Extend your right leg, holding onto the back of the thigh or the back of the calf. Maybe you use a towel or a resistance band if you can't reach without lifting your head. We want the head and the shoulders to be on the floor. And just start to breathe deeply into these stretches. We want to find this through the back of the thigh. You might choose to lengthen that opposite leg along the floor. Okay, make sure that opposite leg is bent now. You're going to take hold of the right leg and you're going to pull it across to the left side. You're coming into a twist. Now, if you don't like keeping that leg straight, you can bend the knees and bring them together. You might want to adjust your shoulder blades so that they're nice and flat on the floor. And if that leg is extended, you might take hold of the foot. You might feel that now through the outside of the leg. But definitely through the back. A nice twist, a nice stretch for the back of the body. Okay, bend the knees, bring them into the middle. Let's extend the left leg this time. We're finding our hamstring stretch again. So remember, relax the shoulders, the head down on the floor. We want no tension through the upper body. Just gently find that stretch for the back of the leg. The leg might be further away and that's absolutely fine. Maybe there's a slight bend in the knee. Just do what feels best for your body. We need to take it easy and stretch it out after all that hard work. Especially after that lower body work with all the squats and the lunges. Well done if you managed all of that. Okay, taking hold of the left leg, dropping it across to the right side now. Either bend the knees and stacking them, or keeping the leg long. Okay, then from there, bend the knees, bring them into the middle. You can either just bring the knee into the chest here, perhaps lengthening the opposite leg, or if you're okay with rotating that knee outwards, you can place the ankle on the opposite thigh, but flex the ankle, just to support the knee. You might stay there, just pushing that knee away. However, you can reach through in between the legs and take hold of the back of the thigh or the shin. Again, you might use a towel or a band here to do so. We're just wanting to stretch off the back of the hips. Again, relax the upper body down on the floor and just breathe into it. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Okay, pop that foot down on the floor. You're taking hold of the sole of the foot, maybe the ankle, maybe the shin. You want to extend that opposite leg and push down through the hip on that opposite side. We want to try and bend the knee almost towards the armpit here. And as I say, if you can, taking hold of the foot. So we might use this opposite hand to press down on the hip. Press down to the back of that long leg, just so that you're not rolling to one side. Okay, really soft. We're going to switch to the other side. So flex that ankle and thigh, perhaps just staying there, or maybe reaching through. Deep breaths to deepen the stretches. Okay, bring that foot to the floor. Holding that top foot if you can. Keeping a bend in the knee. Extending that opposite leg. Again, if you need to, maybe we're just holding onto the shin here. But trying to keep that bend in the knee. Okay, release that off. We're going to roll over onto our front. Take the knees apart, toes together, push your bum towards your heels, and reach your hands out into a child's pose. From there, walk your hands towards the right side, but stay in that child's pose position. Reach with the fingertips. And walk across to the left. Bringing it into the center. Now we might lift the hips a little bit higher here. Can you thread your right arm under? Trying to twist with the chest. Now this top hand can come in for support. Ear to the floor. And we're turning around. Perhaps trying to stretch through the upper back. Nice, and switch sides. And unravel through that. Okay, stepping your right leg forwards into a lunge and just sinking your hips down to start. You might add a little bit of a twist here, so towards that thigh. And perhaps you want to find a quad stretch for this leg here. So if you're able to, you might take a hold of the foot and bring the heel towards the bottom. Now if you want a quad stretch but this isn't comfortable, then you can lie it down and bring the heel to the bum here. Okay, release it off and switch sides. So taking the left leg forwards and just taking a moment to sit down. To find a little bit of a twist. You might stay here, you might not go any further than this, and that's absolutely fine. You might lie down on your front, or maybe you reach back and you're just drawing that heel in. Nice, release that off. Bring it up onto your feet. We'll just finish with a few full body swings. So breathe in and breathe out. Bend the knees, inhale and exhale. Just let it go. Release through the shoulders and the arms. Last big breath in and out. At the top, roll your shoulders back. Give it a little bit of a shake and then give yourself a clap, a little pat on the back. Well done, and thank you again for joining us. We will be back next week as well with our timetable again. From the 14th, we're getting a little bit Christmassy. If you want to join us, you can do. On the 14th specifically, it's Christmas jumper day. So try and wear something Christmassy for your class. And the last thing we just want to say is a massive thank you to all of our members for your continued support during this really strange and difficult time for us. If you are not a member, but you've been enjoying these online workouts, we now have a donate button over on our website. So if you feel you've enjoyed the workouts to the point where maybe they're worth paying for, you can go and donate the cost of a 30 or 45-minute class, or you can make a bigger donation if you wish. But please don't feel any pressure to. You can keep enjoying the workouts regardless. So yeah, thank you very much again for joining in, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.